All right, this I believe is volume 4 of A Fly a Day while my wife is away. The fly I'm going to tie today is called a brassie. Very simple fly. I was looking this one up and looking at the ingredients to the recipe, and I was going to be all witty and say that even though it's called a brassie, I'm going to call it a coppery because it's using copper wire and there's no brass involved. And then I saw that it was named a brassie, but it uses copper wire, so I guess I can't be witty because they already were. So it's very simple. You just tie in, this is wire from Christmas lights, old Christmas lights. So you just tie it in and then you just wrap it, touching turns, till the whole body's covered. This is pretty narrow wire. I hope that there's enough here to cover the whole thing without having to tie in another piece. Guess we'll see. This would be fished as like a dropper, so you can have a floating fly on top. Foam fly would be good, and this one would fish below the surface, kind of just above the ground in the water. So you can see we're getting there. This wire's a little bit short. I'm going to put my hackle plier on it. Some people will put their wire in a bobbin holder and wrap it that way. I've got my lead on a bobbin holder, but I don't have the copper wire. These pieces are too short anyway. So I've gone that far. I'm just going to tie this off. Break that. Okay, I'm going to grab some wax. Wax my thread some. I'm going to be doing some dubbing here, so it helps with the dubbing to have wax on your thread. I'm using hare's ear. Not necessarily the ear part, but I guess it wouldn't hurt. So you just take the ear and you just pluck off some fuzz. You just spin it onto the thread, thusly. And every time you turn it, you go the same direction. Might be a little bit much. Guess we'll see. You just go to the top of the copper. And just wind it on until you're done. And then you make a head. All you do with the head is you just keep wrapping in one spot until it looks the way you want it to look. You can bulk it up and shape it a little bit, or you can kind of have it understated. But finish it with a whip finish here. Snip off the thread. Before I put my nail polish on, I'm going to get my Velcro and just flare that up a little more, make it a little more wild looking, like that. Looks pretty cool. Push that back some so I don't get paint on everything. I'm gonna get paint on it. Let me get. I'm gonna use the end of my whip finisher. Get some nail polish on there if I can. It's better. There. My black nail polish that I use for heads, I've equipped it with a needle instead of the brushes, or the brush fibers, so I can get in there and put it exactly where I want the dot. But that's good right there. So that is called the Brassie. Maybe could have come further back with the brass, but that's fine. If the fish is going to eat it, the fish is going to eat it. Got a good sparkle to it. Nice fuzz that'll hold the air bubbles and stuff, make it look more alive. Yeah. So there's the Brassie. That's my episode 4, A Fly a Day While My Wife is Away. Enjoy.